All right, now I actually saw this movie last week. I just hadn't had a chance to get around to doing reviews. I've been off TikTok and everything for a little minute. I guess taking a little hiatus, but I'm back to review these movies, and we're gonna start with Never Let Go, a movie I wish I had never went to go see. So the premise of this movie is pretty much fairly simple. Halle Berry has two sons, Samuel and Nolan. They are basically in this apocalyptic world where their house is pure heavenly, if you will. And in order to survive outside of this world, they must wrap a rope around themselves to protect them from the evil because the house they live in is blessed. So this rope basically is blessed. So as soon as you unleash from this rope, then the apocalyptic world or the beings in this world will come for you. Halle Berry and her sons must. One thing I realized about this, Halle Berry never even had a name in this movie. Her name was just Mama. So Mama and her boys must basically survive this apocalyptic world and deal with the struggles of basically surviving in this apocalyptic world. That means surviving for food, scarcity on water, scarcity on supplies. This rope can only go so far, and without these horrific things coming towards them and trying to get them while just trying to survive in this basically apocalyptic world. Now, this movie was trash. Like, if you have seen the movie The Village, you basically have seen this movie. Now, this trailer, this review is going to contain spoilers. So I'm trying to save you people money. So if you don't want to get spoiled, then tune out right now because I'm going to kind of give some things away. Now, I think this movie had excellent potential. Like it was from good set of directors, the producers. They come from a lot of, like I said, Stranger Things, things of that, Crawl. Like, it had the setup to be so beautiful, but this movie is like the catalyst for mental health because, and all in all, a lot of this apocalyptic world never existed. It was all in mostly Halle Berry's head. So it's like you go through the whole movie of her basically tormenting her children because she's psychologically sick. And to the point, she's so psychologically gone that she ends up poisoning one of her other children when something happens to her in the movie. And then he's kind of, thrown into a situation where he starts to, start seeing like these things are really real. And the other son is like, kind of seeing the forest through the trees, if you will, like, hey, is the world really over? Or he's asking these questions and he wasn't liking the answer he was getting. And then you get to the end and you're like, well, he was right. The world ain't over. Their mama was crazy. Now, on the flip side, the thing that I hate about this is that Halle Berry does such an amazing job. Like, she's a great actress. And these two newcomers, Anthony and Percy, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Like, these are two very good young actors. They to me, they carried this movie, even though the movie, for the most part, has a cast. It has a couple different, people in the movie, but for the most part, it's these three people that are mainly in the majority of the movie. They carry the movie, and even though it has its downs within the plot, they do an excellent acting job. It was just, this movie had so much potential. If this movie was what the trailer had said it to be, this movie would have been a-okay with me. But save your money, wait for it to come on, Netflix, Hulu. Save money. So yeah, Halle Berry did an amazing acting job, but the script was not good, the movie was not good, and especially when you get to the end, it's just like, and then you have like more questions at the end because this thing happens at the end and you just sit here like, wait a minute. So was she crazy or was she not crazy? But she was crazy. It shows you, but then it also leads to something else. Like, it was a no. So drop those comments when you don't go see this movie. Holla at you later.